Drame.
Okay, you go by Mo?
I go by Mo.
Can I call you Mo?
Absolutely.
All right, Mo, so tell me, how did you hear about Target Hope?
So I got involved with Target Hope through a relative. My uncle, whose daughter was involved in the program, brought me down.
Okay, and when you came to check out the program, what made you decide this is where I want to be? I want to stay. I want to be involved.
Honestly, it wasn't by choice. I was kind of forced to go, but I'm glad that I was, because it's an educational experience, the first that I had experienced, where all of the students were students of color, and all of the students of color were excelling academically, and the courses were rigorous, and they were engaging conversations taking place.
Okay, so of all the students that you met, tell me about one student who became a friend, like a good friend through Target Hope.
I can't say that there were any particular students when I was actually in a program, but in terms of people that I met through Target Hope, I'd have to say Quinn Rollins, Charles Beavers are two people that have been very influential.
Tell me about him, tell me how you got to know him, and tell me why.
Okay, so I actually met Quinn Rollins when we were in Pigeon Forest 2 years ago, and we happened to be sharing. We got stuck in the same bed together. It was quite random, but we had a lot of discussions that night about the first night that we got into town about politics, about our political views, about our historical backgrounds, and things that we were interested in and things that we wanted to get engaged in the future, and we just sort of clicked naturally from there. I met Charles for the first time in Chicago after Saturday Academy one day. He reached out to me and he told me to just go grab some food with him and his friends, and he kind of showed me around, and he introduced me to some newer folks that I hadn't met that also participated in Target Hope that were older than I was.
Okay. So tell me about your favorite memory from a tour that you went on, grad school, undergrad, favorite tour memory.
My favorite tour memory is a little embarrassing, but it was probably the first time that I was put on the spot and had to speak in front of a bunch of folk because I wasn't really used to it.
Okay.
Mr. Williamson, tapped the mic 3 times and he said, "African brother in the back, I need you to come on front." And at the time, most folks didn't know that I went by Mo, but that was the time that it became formalized and everybody in the program got to know me a little bit more. But he brought me up to the bus, and I think he just had me do a reflection about what we had seen and witnessed at Howard University. And I would say that was probably my most memorable moment, because it was one of those times that it was really the first time that I had to do like some serious public speaking, like on a microphone.
Okay. Cool. Last question. What's your favorite Euclidism?
Someone must be in charge of the assignment.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right.
We're done.
Cool.